In our last lesson, we covered the basic concepts of creating a 90-second posing routine synchronized to music. In this last video lesson, we'll take it step by step so that you can become more familiar with how to create your own. We're going to follow the steps that we outlined in the last video, lesson 8. Are you ready? Let's begin. Step 1 is to select your 15 poses. That's 15 poses which you'll hold for 3 seconds each, followed by a 3-second transition in between each pose. That works out to 90 seconds total for the combined poses and transitions. I've selected 15 poses and organized them into front, side, and back poses using the chart that we used in lesson 8. Now here's what that looks like. For my front poses, I've selected front double biceps, front biceps with arms extended, front archer, front lat spread, ab shot, most muscular 1, and most muscular 2. For my left and right side poses, I've chosen the left side chest pose, side triceps, twisting ab shot, and right side chest pose. And finally, for my back poses, I've chosen one arm 3/4 back and biceps, back double biceps, back archer, and back lat spread. Taking your list of poses and organizing them to music is largely done by trial and error. Posing is a form of personal expression, and your goal should be to show your physique off from its best angles. One way to start the construction of your posing routine is to begin by assigning your best poses, which are your impact poses, to those parts of your routine where it crescendos. In other words, doing your impact poses on the dramatic high points of your music. Follow me as I step you through this routine without the music, and then we'll have Ryan Workman from Team LABRADA perform this posing routine again to the music so that you can follow along and practice. Okay, so I start with the front double biceps pose, which I'll hold for 3 seconds, and then I'll transition into a front lat spread. From here, I'll do a front biceps with arms extended, followed by a front archer pose, followed by a side chest pose. And then I'll go into a 3/4 back and biceps pose. Now from there, I'll turn to the back and I'll do the back double biceps and the back lat spread and the back archer. So that's going to look like this. That's your back double bicep, followed by your lat spread. And you see I'm holding these poses for at least 3 seconds before moving on to the next one. And then we're talking about doing an archer pose from the back. From here we transition to the side chest shot from the other side. I'll drop my arm this way to hit the triceps and then fully swing into a side tricep shot. And then from there, a twisting ab shot, followed by a front ab shot, then a most muscular pose 1, and a most muscular pose 2. Okay, as you work through the music and place your poses in sequence, remember that you want to hold each pose for at least 3 seconds to allow the judges and the audience to get a good look. I've seen many bodybuilders, including professionals, make the mistake of rushing through their posing routine. You've worked hard in the gym, so it's a mistake not to hold poses long enough for viewers to appreciate your development. You also want to allow at least 3 seconds for the transitions in between the poses. Invest some time trying out different transitions between your poses and remembering that arm and hand movements will create flow, grace, and power between your poses. Please note that I always encourage my students to begin their routines facing the audience. That's because you want to engage your audience. When you start the routine, look at the audience and smile. Acknowledge the judges. Make sure that they're ready for you to start your routine. Okay, now we'll turn our attention to practicing our routine. The purpose of this section is to allow you to follow along and practice. It doesn't matter that you'll likely use a different routine to different music. The important thing here is to get your posing fundamentals down, and learning this posing routine will help you to develop techniques you can incorporate into your own routine. Joining me now, once again, is Team LABRADA member Ryan Workman, who will help you to practice the routine. Ryan? Great job, Ryan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there you have it. And once you're done recording your posing routine, play it back and watch both your poses and transitions. Are you hitting your poses correctly? Are your transitions smooth and graceful? This step of videotaping your routine will help you by providing visual feedback which you can use to fine-tune your routine. And recording your routine will give you a permanent record and keepsake of all your hard work in the gym. I hope that you've enjoyed my video series, Posing Like a Pro. I encourage you to go back and watch all of the lessons at least one more time, taking note of all the points which I emphasized about the do's and don'ts of posing. Learning how to effectively present your physique will help you get noticed in competition. Practice what you've learned here in the series and your posing skills are guaranteed to improve. Great physique posing is an art, and it's timeless. Your body is a God-given gift, so work hard to develop it to its maximum potential, and then with your posing skills, share its beauty for all to appreciate. Good luck on your journey to building and presenting your physique. I'm LABRADA, and thank you for watching Posing Like a Pro.